माइकल ब्रूस रॉस अमेरिकन सीरियल किलर है जो अपने कत्लों के बारे में खुलकर बोलने के लिए जाना जाता है। वो दावा करता था कि उसने अपनी खुद की साइकोलॉजी को समझ लिया है। माइकल ब्रूस रॉस 1981 से 1984 के बीच 8 लड़कियों और औरतों का कत्ल किया था, जिनका उम्र 14 से 25 साल के बीच था, और इनमें से 7 के साथ उसने बलात्कार भी किया था। माइकल अपने शिकार लड़कियों में खासकर 2 दोस्त 14 साल की अप्रैल ब्रूनेस और लेस्ली शेली के बारे में ज्यादा रुचि रखता था। माइकल ब्रूस रॉस को मई 2005 में एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया गया था।
Well, I'm a serial killer. I've killed 8 women, 6 in this state and 2 in New York. I'm not a big serial killer, by the way. Eight people, that's nothing. I mean, there's a lot of other guys you can go see. I saw this woman walking along the road with a stroller. I pulled off the side of the road. She came into the driveway, walked up the driveway. I was behind the house. She saw me and I grabbed her. I told her that if she didn't do what I wanted, that I would smash the baby's head against the wall of the house. Where I think that's important is I've always said that I never understood why the women never really resisted me. I'm not a big, strong guy. Nobody ever seemed to fight. And I've always attributed to that I must say something like that, similar to the other victims. I raped her, strangled her. I left her for dead. The only reason she's not dead is has nothing to do with me. So, when I attacked her, I don't believe I was in control. I don't think I could have stopped. Reason I say that is because there's a very clear point to me after she was dead when I was feeling, well, I didn't really feel anything. I mean, I knew what was going on, and I saw what was going on, but it was more like watching an old film that we used to see as kids in the high school. You know, I mean, in elementary school, and they've been played so many times, they're all spliced, and it'd be going along and then jump. You would think that if you killed somebody, that you would have that face imprinted in your mind, and that you wouldn't be able to get it out of your mind. I don't have that. I never had that. The only face that I can see is what was in the newspapers a few days later when they were missing. You know, like the high school pictures. Anybody know where this girl is? Type thing. That's when I think of them. That's the picture I see. I don't see them as they were when I killed them. I can't see them as I was killing them. When I say I don't have any remorse, that doesn't mean that I don't have any regrets, that I don't wish that didn't happen, that there was something I could do to bring them back or anything. It's just that I don't have any feelings towards them. I feel like I should be tormented by what they looked like when I was killing them, or by... They were dead as soon as I saw them, I think. I picked them up. They wanted me to drop them off at a gas station. I drove right by the gas station. Anyway, took them to a place, tied them up with some cloth that I had in the back seat. I put the younger girl, Lesley Shelley, into the trunk of the car, and I took the other girl, April Bernay, out, and I raped her and killed her, and I put her in the front seat. Well, the smallest one, Lesley Shelley, has always bothered me more than the others. I think it was because she was so small. I think it was because she was so cooperative, and I think it was because the way she was killed was so close to the fantasies. That was the one that was, it was like it was a fantasy. I'm not like that now. I'm just such a lovable guy now.
जेरार्ड जॉन शेफर एक पुलिस ऑफिसर था और एक सीरियल किलर भी। उसे अटेंशन पाने का इतना शौक था कि उसने अपनी हाई स्कूल की गर्लफ्रेंड, जो एक ट्रू क्राइम पर किताब लिखने वाली ऑथर भी थी, उसे कांटेक्ट करता है और उसे खत लिखकर अपनी फिक्शनल यानी काल्पनिक कत्लों की कहानी बताता है। उसकी हाई स्कूल की गर्लफ्रेंड के हिसाब से ये एक सिर्फ पुलिस ऑफिसर की काल्पनिक कत्लों की कहानी है, लेकिन पुलिस को यकीन था कि इन खतों में जेरार्ड ने अपने खुद के द्वारा अंजाम दिए गए कत्लों का असली वर्णन किया है। ये लेटर्स को बुक के तौर पर पब्लिश किया गया है, किलर फिक्शन नाम पर। पुलिस के अनुसार जेरार्ड ने 34 औरतों का कत्ल किया है, लेकिन जेरार्ड कहता है कि उसने 100 से ज्यादा औरतों का कत्ल किया है। और तो और वो कहता है कि खुद टेड बंडी इसके कत्लों से इम्प्रेस हुआ था।
And I'd like to do something with my life, you know, that exemplifies the good as opposed to the bad. And I had hoped that Killer Fiction would have would be something that would be good. And it's kind of a mixed bag, actually. Some people say, yeah, it's really good. And then others say, it's really disgusting. And I say, yeah, you're right, it is. It's really disgusting. Does it make you want to hate murder? Or does it make you want to do murder? Does it really horrify you? Are you a little more cautious about picking up that hitchhiker? You girls, are you a little more cautious about who you pick up in the singles bar and take home? Like Mr. Goodbar, right? They see The Deliberate Stranger and they see it as entertainment. But Ted was real. He was real, man. He'd kill you and laugh. He enjoyed it. And I could sit there, like when I'm sitting with you and talk about it, he relished it. And I'm thinking, wow, this guy, if only you could get his face on a camera when he's talking to me like this in the cage. He had followed my case in the detective magazines, and that he had killed 2 girls in Washington as a copycat crime, so to speak. And he would tell me that he took them up on the logging road and strangled them and had sex with their corpses and went back and had sex with their corpses and cut off their heads. He's like bragging to me. It wasn't exactly a brag, it was like a tribute. How many did you get, really, Jerry? They said 34. Did they get all of them? Or do you have private graveyards? I said, Dad, I'm the best. So he had 36. He wanted to be the best. And he was obsessed because they said I had 34. And he was afraid that I had ones that he didn't know about. See? And he was always trying to get me to say, no, that's all I got, 34, you know. But I never would say that. I discerned that he was concerned about the number. And it was my own way of needling him back by saying, I'm the best, Ted. You're going to fry, and I'm going to be here. And I'll be the best, just like they said. The number 1. Mr. Stone had it all right. The best there ever was. And you're nothing.